This is
how are we doing?
NJ2RQ, MasonicHam.net,
No, I'd like you to tell us a little bit about it.
coming to you and asking
this is our
the
first
CEO of Icom on the.
hands-on with this.
Yes.
When we talked to you at Hamcation, not ready yet. We were excited that this was going to be out front of the class.
All right.
So we would love for you to give us a little bit of baseline on this thing. We might have a question or two.
And are we rolling?
Not yet.
Yeah, we're good when you are. I was just making sure audio was good, but we're good to go.
Okay, so we're rolling. But very first, let's get the disclaimers
Very
out of the way.
important. Yep, we got it.
I mean, so this is going to have some fun, some comical, maybe a little dry humor, maybe a little sarcasm.
I can't keep up with you on the dry humor, so I'll try, Ray. We are at Icom's booth with Ray Novak, and we are looking at Hamvention 2026. Ray's getting good at this
Ray's
YouTube
going to
stuff.
keep you on your toes,
I've
Jeff.
done it a few times. I might have a job in marketing one day.
I imagine they'd pay pretty well for that. We're looking at the 5200 here. It is out from under the glass, unlike the X026, which, by the way, we might talk about briefly. I might ask a question. Ray may or may not answer it. And this is the Icom ID 5200, which is the evolution of the 5100, a popular two-band mobile radio that like everyone has in their car right now. So, Ray, this thing looks awesome.
Thank you.
I like what we see here in the head. That is a beautiful color display that we have.
Yes, sir.
And as I heard yesterday, this thing is pretty close to ready to rock here. So tell us a little bit about it.
Well, as you said, beautiful display. One of the newest features in this product is light sensing.
Okay.
I just want to let you guys know that one's got my call sign in it, so
Yes.
I'm marking my territory.
I like it. So this will actually brighten and darken depending on the ambient light around it.
Yes, sir.
Very cool.
So we can look at that and go to sit mode,
That's the new radio there.
display.
Auto adjusting.
See, auto adjusting right there.
That's a nice feature. That's nice. You get in the dark car at night and you got the lights on, that thing's burning your eyes out. That's a really cool feature, and that's mindful of mobile use, right?
It is, but the one thing that's going to really throw off is when the officer pulls you over because you're on your phone, and you can't blame it on the radio anymore.
You can't blame it on the radio anymore. So this is a dual band mobile, right? We've got both sides here.
It can be.
Yeah, we're in digital voice on this side right now.
We're on
so-
digital voice, but we can also make it a mono bander.
Yep. And in mono band mode, we get a pretty cool waterfall, which I know everybody loves to talk about the waterfall. I made it do some pretty pictures yesterday. Big rainbow waterfall.
Well, one thing about it, you can have the smaller waterfalls.
You can. Yep.
So you can monitor on both sides, but then when you go to the single one, and let's get out of
Digital voice.
This is NJ2RQ in Dayton, Ohio at the Hamvention,
I haven't had a whole lot of time.
MasonicHam.net.
Where did Bill go? Hey, Bill. How do I get out of DR mode? Huh?
There we
Okay.
go. Now we're at the vehicle. There we go.
So-
Single band mode. And so
Depending on the age of the driver, that's going to be an age-appropriate size to see. You can either have it like that or like that.
set them side by side. Yep.
Now, one of the cool things about it, there's multiple ways of getting there.
Okay.
So if you want to change the power, you can just touch the screen there.
I like that shortcut. Yep.
Or you can touch this one, and it's right there.
That's nice. So what is interesting here is if I touch this side, I'm working with this one, right? It automatically brings me over here. If I come back over here, touch this side, you can see it shifts the color back and forth there, and I get direct access to those shortcuts for that side.
Yes, and let's take a look at something here. So let's go to low power on this side.
Yep.
And it's got the little L.
Yep.
Let's come over here. That's low power. We're about to test something that somebody's asked before.
So we're in high power, and we're high power. Okay, so it follows it.
So it doesn't do it per band.
Okay.
I hope we can change that because there's been a lot of requests to have power output control, but not 100% sure. Yes, it can be done in firmware. Can we do that? Do we want to do that? Don't know.
So this is version 1.0. We saw as it was booting up. This is the first firmware on this guy. But so I mean, so far what I'm seeing here it is looking excellent. So we can do digital voice. I heard something yesterday that we have a KISS TNC inside of this thing that can be accessed. So we have the ability to do data through this.
Yes.
Okay. So we have a KISS setup screen here, and we can hook it up with our USB-C port at 9600 baud and 1200 baud, I imagine, as well. Can I ask a question?
No. Yeah, go ahead.
This video is going to be longer than I expected. Will it? So we don't have an APRS function built in that I'm seeing.
Not yet.
Not yet. Do we suspect that at some point in the future that is a thing that we could bring here without additional hardware?
There will be a firmware update for it that will give you APRS capabilities.
That is exciting to hear.
And there will be no cost for the firmware update.
So we're talking true APRS, not DPRS. We're
It'll
talking
do both.
Oh, it'll do both. Okay. So we can still do our DAPRS or DPRS, and we have the ability to do native APRS on the device as well. That's a very cool thing to hear. We were not sure.
So you can tell it which band you want it to be on the left or the right.
Yep.
DCD sense to TX delay if you need it.
Interface baud rate and where it's coming
The
to.
interface.
So we have two USBs, right?
USB-A, USB-B, the data port.
Nice.
So if you want a two-wire interface,
Yep.
or through Bluetooth.
So you can hook this up to your phone as well in the car, maybe do some WinMail, some WinLink.
Don't know, that is one of the questions that we don't have an answer, if this is a true hardened TNC,
Okay.
or if it's a DSP/sound card
Okay.
TNC.
Yep.
So can you do other digital modes through that interface? We don't know at this time.
Okay, so that answers a big question for me, and I think a lot of folks are going to be really excited to hear that APRS is coming through a firmware update to the ID5200 because that is one of the things that a lot of us folks are running in the car, and I know there's some contention on whether or not people like using it, but for the folks that do, expect that you'll be able to do it with the ID5200. That helps that's gonna sell me on this guy, I'll tell you.
I think the phrase is MRD is wrong.
He is wrong.
There's stickers that say that even.
What else do we have here on this rig? What else do you like about this? Direct access to the clock, so straightforward interface here to set up. And we're going to cut in some other B-roll here of the 5100. Rory's been running it
200
of the 5100. Oh, we're gonna compare because Rory, you've been running the older model for quite some time.
So we'll look at the old 5100, which I've been running for many years.
That's right.
And compare it to the 5200.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
All right.
Now I just realized something. I can control with this knob or this one,
Okay.
but I can also go enter.
And you've got access to the time servers as well. Okay.
So I don't have to just be on NIST. I can put my own time server
Right.
address in there.
Whatever one you prefer. Yep. There's a couple of great options there. Very cool.
GPS time correct
Yep.
as well. GPS is built into the top.
I
there.
figured this nub was going to be our GPS, so that does confirm that. Now this is also Wi-Fi enabled, right?
Yes.
So Wi-Fi built in, Bluetooth built in, GPS built in, as well as our two USB-C data ports and the two-wire data port that we have. So
Yes.
a highly connected radio in this market.
Yes.
So that's a really nice thing to see. And we were just talking speaker positioning and microphone positioning. So speaker in the head, no head speaker.
No speaker in the head.
No
just,
speaker in the
Just your
head.
mounting solutions here.
Okay. And speakers in the body here.
Yes.
Our microphone connects to the body as well directly.
You have two external speaker outputs on the back, so left and right.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
run both receivers through a single one.
Okay. Very
It
good.
does have two separate receivers, so you can do VV, VU, UU, FM on both sides, or digital voice on both sides.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
You can only do it on one side on the 5100.
So you could. That's what I was going to ask. Is the combine? You can do UU, VV, and some of the mix and stuff there. That's very good.
There also is a segment in there for what looks like crossband repeat. I haven't had a chance to test it, but it also that I've seen. If this does do crossband repeat, you can set it up for your own access tones.
Okay. Okay. So you can set your own PL tone for crossband. That's very cool. Did the 5100 do crossband? You recall?
It did.
Okay, so that would be expected, I think, that it would be moving up to this one. Very good. I'm going to ask you the final question here, of course.
Sorry.
Well, you're okay. I'm going to ask you this final question. When are we going to get it, Ray?
Right now it's just pure speculation on it. I'm hoping for fall.
Okay, we're shooting for the end of the year stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like
This year.
the end of 2026 this year.
Sometime in 2026. Not fall of next year or the year after.
Here's me trying to
Knock on wood.
nail you down on this, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. It looks great. We're excited to see it out from under glass where we can actually put our hands on it, operate it a little bit. I spent quite a bit of time with it yesterday, and it's got a good chance of finding its way into my truck. I appreciate your time, as always, Ray. Nice to see you guys. Beautiful.
This is NJ2RQ, MasonicCam.net, operating from Dayton, Ohio, on a public show.
Ray, you want to take a shot at that?